Already.
Okay. I got some good stuff. I thought that's what I wanted to pull up. What's up, man? There you go. Yeah, I gotta get the paperwork out. I saw your stuff. I was like, my daughter. I love it. Well.
I'm about to get in.
Can everybody hear me in the back? Can everybody hear me? How are we feeling this Saturday morning? All right. So I know people are still going to be coming in, but just want to thank everybody that's already here for showing up for a very powerful event such as gun violence. And so I'm very excited to see all of the many faces out here, young, old, different generations from different areas, different places in life. And this is a very important thing that we must continue to do if we're going to not just address the situation. We've done a lot of addressing, but it's time to actually get some action. As a man of faith myself, I think it would be appropriate to start with a word of prayer. So I would like to invite none other than the OG, Mr. Sweezy, to come up and lead us in a word of prayer.
To the families, Lord God, those who are affected and those are the victims, Lord God. We even ask right now that you give us the strength, Lord God, to make the right decisions, even though we may not want to make them, Lord God, at the time, Lord God. And wake us up this morning, come out here for this event, Lord God, because we know we're supposed to be servants, Lord. We ask, Lord God, that you cover us, Lord God. Let your wings, Lord God, spread all over this whole city, Lord God, all over this whole nation, Lord God, that you cover us, Lord God. Let your covering, Lord God, let your blood covering cover over all families, Lord God, that are affected, Lord God. Even touch the heart of the person right now that may be angry, Lord God, that feel like right now they want to use the guns, Lord God. We know, Lord God, that you do not create us, Lord God, to kill each other, Lord God.
I want to give honor where it is due, because none of this will be possible without the masterminds behind this event. So I want to definitely give a huge shout out to Miss Tiffany Campbell. Y'all give it up for Miss Tiffany.
Than I am right now, wasn't holding you up, so there's nothing I can do to let you down. Does it take a trophy to make you smile? I'll never be more loved than I am right now.
Give her another hand. Give her another hand. I surely can't do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to start bringing up some of our distinguished speakers.
My name is Lisette Rodriguez. I was born and raised here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Lived here all my whole life. And I'm actually an organizer with Common Cause North Carolina. I'm also the founder of Fayetteville Freedom for All. We're dedicated to fighting for human rights and equality, and our mission is to educate and inspire and recruit the next generation.
Christian is next on everything, so I just want to let y'all know that. I know that. And I couldn't do any of the things that I've done to this point in Fayetteville, Cumberland County without the help and without the notion of community partnership. We stand in the gap between those people and the resources that they provide and the people who are supposed to receive those resources, to make sure that they understand that if you buy a cigarette at the store and you pay taxes, you have a voice. We can come out here and support Tiffany, and we can support Christian, and we know what Keem does, and we know what Demetria does, and so forth and so on. So as long as we have those partnerships, we still stand in the gap. So what they don't know, it's our job to know. What we know, it's our job to tell them.
Now, it's summertime, we outside, it's time to get this work done. And like my brother said earlier, man, it's action. It's time to put action to faith without work is dead. So that's all I just want to share. Thank you.
Rap culture now really glorifies gangbanging, shooting, and robbing. Many rappers tell the tales of their wrongdoings and how they got.
I'm gonna take these glasses off so you can feel me. As was mentioned, it was powerful. Mr. Sweezy said that we are beefing over blocks that we don't even own. Do y'all know how many millions and millions of acres of land that we have lost? If you pull out your phone instead of getting involved, you're a coward. And in the words of Dr. Martin Luther King, I'd rather be a corpse than a coward. When I blow this, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to make noise, not make mindless noise. Make noise about the work that you are about to do. If you're not going to do any work, be quiet, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, you either gonna fight for your freedom or you gonna die talking about it.
Miss Tiffany.
First, I want to say thank you for those that are here, those that are alive. We see them used all the time, but we don't always learn about the safety aspect of it. So I lost one of my friends, somebody I grew up with, Jackie Owens Jr., and it was very weird for me because that was the first time it had kind of hit too close to home. And I was a kid, so I didn't quite understand. Thank y'all. Everybody give a hand for Christian. He did an amazing job. I appreciate everybody coming out. If you have not signed our banner back there, put your loved ones on there, your commitments to do better, feel free to. There's a few banners back there. Poster boards where you're free to write whatever. The rest of this is just going to be music, and it's time for us to connect and network.